Welcome back. I'm Dr. David Ajibade. So let's talk about some of the things that you need to know. And I like to call them the seven basic principles that we've gathered over the years to really package, so to speak, in a way that the average person can understand. I call them the laws of life. And stay with me here. These laws affect everything from your health to your relationships to your business to your academics, everything that you do. And they apply to the 8-year-old as well as to the 80-year-old. In this particular talk, we're talking about health, specifically the areas of cardiovascular health, mental health, and cancers. All right. So this is about the laws of life with regards to health. We have found that the quality of your health depends on one, the words that you speak, hear, and read. The words that you speak, hear, and read. From childhood, from when you could understand anything to for the rest of your life. Number two, the beliefs you hold dear. Be they religious beliefs, be they societal beliefs, be they cultural beliefs. Any other kind of belief about yourself, about God, about your universe, about what you're doing, your relationship to other people, what you're doing in this world. Number three, the thoughts and emotions that are going on in your head, the feelings that you hold, the feelings that you have on a day-to-day basis. Number four is what you put in your mouth, the foods, the drinks, whether it's alcohol or other kinds of drinks or smoke, whatever goes in through your mouth will affect your health, your mental health, your physical health, your cardiovascular health. Number five, of course, is how you take care of your body, the quality of care you give your body. Number six, the quality of your relationships, whether they are close family relationships or your relationships at work. How well do you integrate? Do you get along with your peers or your colleagues at work? How well is your relationship with your boss, your immediate boss? They done a lot of research on that, and they've seen the relationship between you and your immediate superior is probably one of the most important, if not the most important relationship at the workplace. It affects your health, believe it or not. Of course, your relationship with your spouse is key to your health. They've done research on that as well. Quick one. They found out that couples who argue a lot more, they found out that they don't heal if they have wounds or cuts. They don't heal as rapidly as those who enjoy a more harmonious, peaceful relationship. Believe it or not, I've had patients who had ulcers until they had to make peace with their spouse, and when they did, it got taken care of. Number seven, the most let me not say the most important one, but this kind of like wraps up the first six. And basically this has to deal with how the work you do, how you spend those 8 or 9 working hours from wake up till the close of day. It could be whether you're a student, your academic life. It could be whether you're a business person, your business life, your government worker. How in tune, or how in line is the work you do, or how aligned is that with your beliefs? How aligned is that with your expertise, your talents, your gifts? Is it kind of work that optimizes you? Is it the kind of work that also pays you the salary that you feel is right for you? Is it the kind of work that is commensurate with who you are and where you feel you want to go, where you want to go in life? That again is a lot of research has been done on that, but that again is so crucial. They found out. Let me give you a quick example. Majority of heart attacks, the most number of heart attacks that they found out. Can you guess when they take place? Before 9 o'clock on a Monday morning. Why do you think that happens? Well, one guess would be that maybe a lot of people do not like their jobs and do not like going to work, and that puts a stress. It doesn't happen immediately, like we've tried to say over and over again. It's like drops of water, making a big ocean. That those little straws on the camel's back, little by little, they eat away at your health. They eat away at who you are, especially if you are not enjoying where you are and what you're doing. If you're having constant friction with your employer, with your co-workers, with your spouse, with people who are close to you, if you are lonely, that's another thing they found out. If you're always lonely, you don't have this network or connections, it will affect your cardiovascular health. It will affect your immune system. It will affect what's the other one again? Mental health, immune system, which relates to cancer. It will affect your cardiovascular system as well. So these are not things to shy away from. You need, and that's why it's so important to be skilled at the skill of life, living life, and being aware that there are several factors, not just one or two. There are several factors that influence who you are. And I think it's crucial that we teach our young ones, we teach our kids from an early age how to be more skillful at the business of life, how to be more skillful at not just at academics, but really at what really, really matters in life. So having said that, the laws of life, we're going to just quickly take a few more minutes to just say again how that relates to cardiovascular disease. I'm going to clean this up. Okay, so I have here the brain, the hormones or your endocrine system, and the immune system. I call this the central governing system altogether now. The central governing system. These are the 9 systems. These are the 3 systems that control all the other 12 systems in your body. There are about 12 altogether, so 3 out of meaning 9. The brain obviously is at the very top. It controls the hormones and the immune system. Remember I talked about how your thoughts and your emotions, well, your mind actually is above the brain. Whatever your mind and emotions feel and think, they will affect how well your brain works, which in turn will affect how well your hormones work, which in turn affect your immune system. This really right here, in my opinion, is the key. Is really the key, because if your immune system is not working well, you are not going to function well in this world. It's absolutely crucial. So when we're talking about relationships, when we're talking about exercise, when we're talking about sleeping well, we're talking about beliefs, really we're looking at this system as a whole, and we're looking at how these are affected. As a matter of fact, 98% of all diseases, they say, start with a process called inflammation. And I've mentioned that in a couple of other programs. Inflammation is moderated and mediated by the immune system. So if your immune system is out of whack, you're going to have a lot of inflammation in your body, which will set the stage up for cardiovascular disease, heart attacks, strokes, mental health conditions, and cancer. Those three big ones, and those are the three ones we really want to keep focusing on. In addition to these 3 systems, we have the cardiovascular system, spelled by CVS, and the digestive system. Because in the final analysis, is the food and the building blocks you need to be healthy coming through your mouth and into the stomach and into the gut where they are digested. So the digestive system is crucial. Of course, the nutrients, the oxygen, the glucose, the fatty acids, all the foods have to be taken from the heart to the rest of the body. If you don't get enough nutrients, if you're not getting enough oxygen, you will not be healthy, and your systems will not be healthy. And that's really what, in my opinion, I think one of the things that cause us to age sometimes more quickly than we should. One of the things that cause us to age more rapidly is because our cardiovascular system, over a period of time, it becomes weaker. It doesn't take enough oxygen, doesn't take enough nutrients to the brain, to the hormones, and the endocrine system and the immune system like it should. So over time, you may not feel pain, but over time you're getting weaker and weaker and weaker. And that's why I always focus a lot on the cardiovascular system, because if you can get that right, a lot of things can be taken care of, including your immune system and your digestive system. So I know this was a bit of a rush, and over the next couple of episodes, we will be going into some or more of these in greater detail. But I just wanted to kind of like give you a 50,000-foot view of health, the laws of life, how they affect how your body functions, and the key systems that govern healthy bodies. If you can get these 3 + 2 systems working well, you would be well on your way to living a long, healthy, and meaningful life. Stay tuned. We'll be right back. I'm going to talk about what happens or what you can do if you, well, let me put it this way. If I or a loved one, what I would do for a loved one if they had a heart attack or a stroke or a mental health condition. We'll be right back. Stay tuned.